Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Get right into it this time. After I just play one video that I forgot to play earlier. Thank God no one saw it yet. But if you watched my last stream, you'll see some crazy shit.
But then, when I signed the bipartisan infrastructure again, which...
Now, if you understood what he just said, give your pat a self on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. I don't think those were words in any sort of language. In the galaxy, in the universe, anywhere. I don't think that would translate to anything, anywhere, ever in the history of the world. So let's get into it, shall we? I got the Gateway Pundit, and the story is: top White House lawyer steps down as House Republicans ramp up investigation into the Joe Biden, remember that, crime family. And his grandpa Biden, as he mentioned one time for some reason. Let's see what happened here. There they are. That's the big guy. That's H. I mean, they could have figured out some better nicknames, right? Couldn't good old Renegade help them out with some nicknames? If you know who Renegade is, then you know. If you know, you know. Top White House counsel Stuart Dellery will be stepping down from his post next month as the Biden investigations intensify. Dellery has served as Biden's top counsel since he assembled his transition team in November 2020. Stuart Dellery has been a trusted advisor and a constant source of innovative legal thinking since day one of my admin. From his work during did Joe Biden actually say these words? From his work during those early days on COVID and efforts to get life-saving vaccines to the American public, to the implementation, I cannot. How did he say this? Vaccines to the American public, to the implementation of major legislative accomplishments such as, I can't even say it, such as American Rescue Plan, the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law, and the Inflation Reduction Act. I would love to hear him say it. Is that maybe what he said in what I just played? He has been an integral part of my team and will be missed throughout the administration. I extend my thanks to Stuart and his family for all his service. See how long he lives. Meanwhile, congressional Republicans are ramping up their investigations into the Biden crime family. These feet are in every fucking ad. On Thursday, James Comer revealed Biden used a pseudonym for Ukraine dealings. No. Biden used the email address Robert L. Peters at pci.gov. Robert L. Take this brand new Sharpie pen I have that still has a little wax on the end and take note of this one. Always something around to take a note with here. Alright, so what's his name? Robert L. Peters at pci.gov. Okay, so Robert L. Peters. I like that. I'm gonna go look further into that later on. Okay. Oh wait, I'm not done. Robin Ware is also a pseudonym. Robinette, remember. And JRB, RLP, Joseph Robinette Biden wear. Okay, so JRB wear. Now, what does wear come from? Pseudonyms. Okay. So while he was tasked as the point man to handle Ukraine as vice president, he used that. He also used Rob Ware and JRB Ware while he was vice president. Let me just make sure I write down that this is while he was the VIP. So Renegade himself couldn't help him out there. Oversight Committee, GOP Oversight. James Comer is requesting all unredacted documents and communications from the U.S. National Archives in which then VP Joe Biden used a pseudonym. Hunter Biden, Eric Schwerin, and Devin Archer is copied. And all drafts of then Vice President's speech delivered. Can I press this? I guess so. Oh, this is on Twitter. Nah, fuck that. Let's just finish the article. Last Wednesday, the House Oversight Committee released bank records on Hunter Biden's payments from Russia and Kazakhstan officials. It's not only Russia and Ukraine and China, it's Kazakhstan, it's everywhere. Saudi Arabia. The report mentions payments from Burisma Holdings, Russian billionaire Yelena Baturina, and Kazakh oligarch Kenes Rakishev. The payments totaled $20 million to the Biden crime family. In May, James Comer identified the nueve Bidens implicated in corruption. Should I read this part? Yeah, I guess so. Joe Biden's son, Joe Biden's brother, Joe Biden's brother's wife, Hunter Biden's girlfriend / Beau Biden's widow, Hunter Biden's ex-wife, Hunter Biden's current wife, and 3 children of the president's son and the president's brother. So we're talking about grandchildren, a grandchild. That's odd. Most people that work hard every day, a grandchild doesn't get a wire from a foreign national, Comer said. All right, so you got Hunter Biden, James Biden, Sarah Biden, Haley Biden, Kathleen Biden, Melissa Biden, niece/nephew, and grandchild. Which grandchild is that, Joe? Which grandchild? Is it number 7? Is it that, like building 7? Is it number 7? That 7th grandchild that you didn't put a stocking up for? James Comer said the Biden family received over $10 million from foreign nationals while Joe Biden was VP. The countries involved directly correlated with Joe Biden's work as vice president. The White House did not announce who would be replacing Stuart Dellery. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? I think it is. Let's see what else we got. We got on the Gateway Pundit here. This is a pretty interesting. I don't know if I want to read this right in this stream here, but Maui's emergency operations chief resigns amid controversy over failure to sound life-saving sirens during the wildfire, but he cites health reasons. I don't even know if I want to read that. It might piss me off too much after I found out what's been going on over there, where children were sent home to be alone at home while the parents were at work, while the fires were raging. And people were told to evacuate in their cars, but then the police were blocking the cars. And the man who, luckily they found an interview, said he walked past all the cars. He got to the end and he asked the police, "Why are you stopping them? They're trying to escape the fires over at the supermarket right down the road," or whatever he said. And the cop said, as we've heard before, "I'm just following my orders." Now, if you were a cop and that was one of the orders, would you follow it? Let me know. I don't think I would. I'm pretty sure if I saw people escaping a wildfire, I'd be escaping too. I wouldn't be standing there blocking them. I'd be going with them. I'd probably be leading them out. At that point, you say, you know what? In the real world, the way the world is today, if you are the one who says, you know what, I'm not doing this, and you turn it and you go, let's go, people, and you unblock this street where all these people died, they burned in their cars exploded. The man explained it. The interview is horrible. I don't even want to play it. But all right, maybe you might lose your job for that or whatever, but you know how much support you would get from I'm not gonna play tyranny here. Should we watch people from all different backgrounds react emotionally to the impact of rich men north of Richmond? Let's see. It is a video, I assume. So, am I going to read the article or watch a video? Okay, it says watch on Twitter, but can I watch it here?
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul.
I can rock with that.
These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end.
Okay.
The rich men, the rich men.
Oh, this is true. Tell 'em, buddy.
Some of us can't say what we absolutely know is true, and he's articulating it.
I wish politicians look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the old beast milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me,
What?
people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, it ain't. It's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men north of Richmond.
A beautiful guitar, too.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Damn.
Cool edit by Matt or Failure.
Oliver Anthony.
Rich men north of Richmond.
Yeah, that was a cool video. Definitely a cool video. Loved watching that. It's great to see. It's great to see people in reality. So when you're not watching the mainstream media, and you can see what's really going on. There are people who are, not this kind of shit. Not this kind of shit. I'm talking about real people reacting to real shit. Not this kind of shit. Now these are the kinds of officers who, even though they're not American, these are the kinds of ones who would say, "I'm taking orders," when they start throwing people into ovens and gas chambers. That's how it ends, people. And the question is, when you're one of them doing it to your own people, if you're not we'll use the Nazi thing as an example. They were doing it to people that weren't, it wasn't the same as Americans doing it to Americans. So those people are not your family members. And let's say you're a police officer who's been duty to block the residents of Maui from leaving while the fire is rushing right behind them, literally. And you got family in Maui. You got family in there. You gonna block them? Are you gonna block them? That's the question. Are you gonna block them, or are you gonna tell whoever else is following those rules, hell no, get the fuck out of the way. This is wrong. These people need it to escape. They're gonna die. I got family in there. And if you did, you'd be doing the same thing. That's what I would hope someone would say, But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you ever do watch this, I appreciate it. Please maybe leave a like or something. Like, it doesn't matter that much, but, I'm just trying to get messages out there. If even one person sees this, get a lot more views on Rumble. YouTube's kind of nichey. So, thanks, Rumble. But, yeah, so, thanks for watching.